guys, you guys see the quality improvement? We're improving. That's what we do here. Alright guys, so I'm really excited to be back with another episode of Frightening Fridays. And I know we took our week off, but now we're back and we're in full effect. So like you already know, we're going to get the ball rolling again. And we're going to make this happen. So this week we're going to have something fun planned for the channel. So stay tuned for that. First, let's go ahead and do the introduction. 3, 2, 1. What's up YouTube? Krimzan Order Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Frightening Fridays. You know, I noticed that my voice sounds like so monotone, right? It just sounds the same all the time. Whether I'm happy, whether I'm sad, for the most part, it just sounds the same. Like, you know, I have no control over that. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just sound like this. I was told that, and I was like, dang, really? But yeah, if you guys are new to here to Frightening Fridays and you have never been here before, we pretty much, I'll go ahead and explain to you what we do here every single week, except for last week because that was my break.
Right on! Who are you?
So, every single week, the Krimzan Empire community, we all come together and we watch some horror short films every single Friday, every single week, and we just have fun, eat some snacks, and hang out. You know, some of you guys watch it at nighttime because you guys feel more of like the horror type vibe, and some of you guys watch it during the day, which I can understand. But yeah, aside from all that, let's go ahead and get into that exciting news that I want to tell you guys about. So I'm thinking about doing a giveaway for the channel. We're going to be doing an art contest. Maybe you want to draw me in anime form. Whatever you guys want to do, you can do. But it's just pretty much to show your appreciation for the channel. And I'm doing this contest to show my appreciation to you guys. Cash App, PayPal, Steam. Maybe you want a game off Steam, I could just gift it to you or something. You know, whatever you guys want, whoever the winner is, I will make that happen for you. Now, if you happen to not win, right, don't feel bad about this. I'm gonna have more competitions in the future, so I don't, you know, don't ever let that discourage you. Because at the end of the day, whoever puts an entry in automatically will get a shout out, regardless. So I'm gonna be doing a video based on all the channel art. Contest starts today, April 2nd, and it'll end on April 10th, which is literally next Saturday. So you have 1 week to submit your artwork, and practically the only way you can submit it is by going on Discord. I created a Discord server. I'll link it in the description if you can't see it on my banner, and just go right there. It'll take you directly there. Create a Discord, draw up your picture. I don't care how it's done. It can be done digitally with like a tablet, or it can be drawn out, but as long as it has good lighting and you take a really good picture of it and I can see it in detail, then we're okay. And I will announce the winner on a YouTube short video under a minute on Saturday, or I'll make like a small YouTube video if I'm not going to make it a short, just announcing the winner. So now it's time for the question of the week. So as you already know, I've been on some anime stuff, right? Say what you want. So we already did a question of the week in the past saying, hey, what's your favorite anime opening, right? And now we're going to do one that says, what's your favorite anime outro? Anyway, we all have our own favorite outros, you know, and if you're not really in anime, that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what my favorite anime outro is, and I'm going to tell you why too. So just stick around. Ready? Alright, so I'm about to go play right now. Okay, here we go. That's one of the things I remember seeing when I woke up, and I don't know, it always sticks in my head. It's a really good melody, really good song, and it's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and get on with the snacks for Frightening Fridays. So this week for a snack, right? Go to the store, go get yourselves a sandwich, right? Go ahead and get yourselves a bag of Doritos, and then go ahead and get yourselves orange soda. And with that being said, let's go watch some horror short films. See you there. Alright guys, so kicking off this week's Frightening Friday, we're going to be watching Slasher by Social House Films. Remember when I told you guys that we're going to come back harder after our break, and then we're going to watch some really good short films? Make sure that your volume is turned all the way up. I get it. Hold on.
Slasher.
Oh, hold on. Wait. Alright. Accept Slasher's user's agreement. This game may use personal information, location, and data to enhance game's motive. By accepting these terms, you waive safety and privacy rights. By clicking and accepting, you confirm you have read full user agreement. In all reality, I wouldn't pass that. I mean, the heck? Would you? Let me know in the comments. This game uses geo-targeting. Please allow application to use precise location. Make sure they beat.
Jeez.
Slasher uses your own surroundings to create a terrifying, augmented reality experience. You'll solve riddles and follow clues to hunt down killers living within your very walls. Let's begin. Go on. You feel safe in your own home, don't you?
I'd back up a little bit.
Go on. Faster. Keep going. Can I give you a hand? That's what I call great handiwork. Now that you've got the hang of it, let's release your very first killer. Oh my. Sounds like something quite awful's just been unleashed. Where could it be? You'll need tools to help you along your quest. Solve riddles along the way to build your toolkit. Let us begin.
Hello?
What is the worst way to die? Don't be afraid. What is the worst way to die?
Being murdered.
You'll need to be more specific.
Being chopped to death by an axe murderer.
Quite good. That does sound like a most terrifying way to perish.
Oh, lights out. Back out. Abort the mission.
Did you know that there is a very real axe murderer in your neighborhood?
Yo!
No. He knows you live alone at 1224 Carlton Way. Don't be scared. We just want to play. Maybe we'll come play tonight after you've fallen asleep on your couch in that little black dress.
Hi, I want to report a game in your collection. It's called Slasher.
Okay, what's going on?
The game is threatening. It knows things about me, like my address.
That's odd.
Because you signed the user agreement.
This is one of our games?
Yes.
Okay, just bear with me one moment while I pull this up. I'm sorry, but we don't have a record of a game by that name in our catalog.
What do you mean you don't have a record?
It is possible we're still in beta, and you were randomly selected as one of our testers. Unfortunately, I don't have any more information on that, so I think the best thing you can do is... If I were you, I would simply just try deleting the game and then reinstalling the moment.
Hello? I can't hear you. I think there's someone in my house.
It's too late now. Once the Axeman is released, you'll need to finish him, or else he'll finish you.
I see you've been spotted by the Axeman. My, a most terrifying chap, is he not?
Quit. End game. I want to quit.
One simply cannot quit when a deranged axe murderer is on the loose. Now, would you like to answer another riddle? It is the only way to lock the door.
Yes.
You try to beat me. You try in vain. And when I win, I end the pain. What am I?
When I win, I end the pain.
You better hurry.
Try to beat me, try in vain.
Faster!
Game. Right?
When I win, I end the pain. Death. Death is what you are.
Very good. I knew you had it in you. Loading level 2, Expert Plus.
Oh! Yo, don't turn your back on them. What is wrong with you? Look, run to the window and jump back. Look around, turn around, turn around. Yo, I cannot lie. That was... You have to agree with me on that one. That was good. I enjoyed that one. Alright, on to the next. Alright guys, so here we are with video 2 of Frightening Friday. And this is called Where's Waldo? And it is by Alex Bale. We all know Waldo. Waldo, you can find him in your favorite kids book. Anyway, this is going to be another great horror short film. Whoa, hold on. Why does it keep doing this randomly? Keep the volume up. Jeez, I don't turn the volume down, guys. I swear I don't turn the volume. All right, let's go. And then, by the way, that's like the book right there. Out of all these people, you have to find Waldo within this entire crowd. So you can pause it and try to look for Waldo if you want, but let's get on to it. I don't know if you guys are seeing this or not, but if you look to your left, right, you can see Waldo just standing there. I like how the entire time you're literally finding Waldo in like these little scenes. I don't get it. Okay. He hasn't seen Waldo one time. But this entire time he's looking for something. What made him want to start looking in the first place? Nice. I like when they do things like that. Like they take interesting concepts, like Waldo. Like I really like when they do stuff like that because it's like, let's say they make one about Dr. Seuss, right? And you're gonna be like, well, how could this possibly be scary? And the next thing you know, it's like something like completely out of this world. You had no idea. These are creative short films. Also, where does this guy live at? Like, he must live in Russia. Because in Russia, Waldo finds you. That corny? Corny? Yeah, it's too corny. Anyway, let's move on to the next. Alright guys, this is our third animation for the night. And it is called Inhuman Entity, Sleep Paralysis Horror Story Animated. And it is by no other than Llama Arts. Very good at animating stories, very good at storytelling. This is going to be a treat. This is an animated cartoon style.
Thanks to XP Pen for sponsoring this video. More details at the end.
Thank you, XP Pen.
A cool breeze crept through the valley outside of Telluride, Colorado.
Oh wait, hold on, wait. See, I told you guys, it keeps doing that. Like, keep the volume maxed.
My friends and I unloaded the truck parked on the dirt driveway. We had recently started renting an old mining house built in the early 1900s. Most of the home had been renovated over the years, but there were still glimpses of what the house used to be. The exterior of the home was painted a bright yellow and adorned a blood-red door. The yard was abundant with lush green grass, minus the few brown patches that littered the ground. In the corner of the yard sat a dilapidated gazebo filled to the brim with landscaping equipment. I stood facing the house, admiring the quaint ambiance it seemed to exude.
I like how he's looking at everything in a positive way. Clearly, those are dead trees and dirt patches. And that gazebo clearly was broken and had a lot of like pieces of wood lying everywhere. But he's seen it in a way that it was like, it's not really a big deal. It's a beautiful house. Really excited to move in there. All right, let's go.
Exude. I felt something hit my back and spun around. My brother, William, was standing behind me with a box under his right arm. "Let's pick up the pace. We don't have all day," he said, with a little annoyance masked in his voice. Yeah, I responded, and started walking to the back of the truck. My other two friends, Elijah and Leon, were in the process of stacking some boxes on a dolly. "Hey man, take this to my room," Elijah said as he handed me a large box. I resituated it in my arms and gripped it. As I did so, I could hear glass clanging inside and a strong, familiar odor starting to leak out. "Hey man, be careful," Elijah snapped. "If you ever want to smoke again, I'd highly advise you to take it one step at a time there, champ."
Knew it.
"Maybe if you didn't throw everything into one single box without bubble wrap, then you wouldn't have an issue of something breaking, Elijah."
Pow!
Leon responded. Elijah's eyes widened, as if he had just figured out the secrets of the universe. I laughed, turned around, and proceeded into the house. The floorboards creaked as I stepped onto the warped living room floor. I surveyed my surroundings of the old rustic home as I headed to Elijah's bedroom. Only 2 interior rooms had been renovated in the entire house, one being the kitchen, which had marble countertops and new appliances, the other being my room. I was the one who found the home on the market, so respectively I had first choice of which room I wanted to claim as my own. The other rooms, on the other hand, were still the same as they had been since the early 1900s, with dreary wooden floorboards and old chipping paint. "Dude, what the hell?" William yelled from upstairs. I quickly climbed the narrow stairway to find my brother in his room. I walked in to find what looked like to be a large lump underneath the wooden floorboards. It almost looked like Andre the Giant was buried in the middle of the room. "I told you it was an old home, Will. Things shift over time," I said, trying to hold my snickering back. "Yeah, I get that, but you didn't say that I'd have to maneuver around a speed bump," he snapped back. I took a deep sigh and turned to him. "Okay, look man, we're only going to be here for a year. You've got plenty of room to put your bed so you're not sleeping on an incline." William turned back to the floor dejected. "That's easy for you to say. You're not staying on the cover of Sticky Fingers by the Rolling Stones." After we had moved everything into the house, we all plopped down on the couch, beers in hand, and began our well-deserved R&R. Elijah had already begun smoking, and the room started to fill with the pungent odor. "So are we going to be doing some ghost hunting tonight, boys?" Elijah said, as he passed the joint to Leon. "Oh, come on, you don't actually believe that crap, do you?" Leon responded as he was rolling his eyes. "The guy blew his brains out on the front porch in the 1930s. I'd be surprised if there wasn't a ghost floating through the halls. I mean, how do you think we got such a killer deal on rent?" William said as he lifted his arms and started mimicking the sounds of a specter. "Shut up. It's all nonsense. You've just been watching too much Ghost Hunters," I responded. "But anyway, I'm gonna go to bed. We need to get up early to do some cleaning. Good night, guys." I stood up and meandered to my room. In all reality, I was a little perturbed by what happened at this house. I've always been quite agnostic to my beliefs of ghosts or spirits, but I've never witnessed anything myself. The rent was super cheap for an entire house, and I wanted to save some money for a trip outside of the country. I pushed the fact that someone had ended their life to the back of my mind. I wish things would have turned out much differently. I entered my room and slid under my sheets and basked in the warmth of my bed. It had been a long day and my body ached from moving. I grabbed my phone and looked for a rain and thunder YouTube video to help me sleep, and after about 15 minutes, I crept into comfortable darkness. My eyes shot open in the middle of the night. The moonlight shone through my window and enveloped my room in comforting light. I could hear creaking from the house as the wind howled outside. I tried to sit up, but found my efforts futile. Sleep paralysis was a regular occurrence in my life. It happened at least once a month due to stress and a little help from my antidepressants.
Have you guys ever had sleep paralysis before? If you have, let me know in the comments. Listen, I've had it before too. It is not anything to play with. Like, I don't know, like, you'd be scared to go back to sleep afterwards. You know, it's like you're just stuck there. Like, the only thing you can move is, like, what, your toes? Like, sometimes you can move your toes. You can't scream, you can't do anything, but you can definitely see. Like, your eyes can move around and stuff like that. It is a crazy, scary thing to have to go through. When I first got it, I was 8 years old, so I know that was terrifying. But anyway, let's get back to it.
At this point, I'd almost gotten used to it. I could hear what sounded like a light scratching noise coming from inside my room, and prepared myself for the usual dark figure to be standing in the corner. My eyes darted from left to right, trying to decipher where the noise was coming from. It was then I started to hear skittering, like someone or something was moving around. A cold feeling crept over my body as I started sweating profusely, my sheets becoming soaked. The skittering stopped, but was replaced by cracking, one that resembled that of broken bone. Out of my peripheral vision, I could see long, needle-like limbs protruding from my closet. They each moved slowly, tapping the wall as if they were looking for something. I then saw a large, bulbous black mass starting to show itself from the closet door. It was coated in tiny hairs and twitched almost habitually.
Spider.
A loud moan echoed throughout my room as the creature finally presented itself. A spider-like entity was situated on my wall. The reason I say spider-like was because its head had been replaced with that of a human one. Its eyes were blacked out from the shadows of moonlight, and its lower jaw was removed, revealing a blotchy tongue that oozed saliva. It was about the size of a twin bed and stared at me for what seemed like hours.
That's big.
My heart was racing. I was begging my body to move, but to no avail. I was stuck there.
For hours, trust me. If you got sleep paralysis and you got the will to get up out of there, believe me, like it'll be less than a minute before you break out of that. But you ain't gonna want to go back to sleep afterwards.
In suspended torment, I tried screaming, but I was unable to make a sound. All I could do was watch the creature on my wall as it grew closer. Suddenly, it skittered to the ceiling right above me and started scratching with its two front legs, almost like it was burrowing. It then started to sink into the wall, as if the wall had turned into quicksand. First, the abdomen, then the legs. Eventually, all that was left was its mangled head staring straight at me. Those cold, dead eyes boring into my soul. I could hear it moaning, and I could feel the drips of saliva hit my torso. The creature then let out an inhuman roar and vanished into my ceiling. My body was finally released, and I jolted out of my bed screaming.
Alright guys, so remember earlier his brother had that bump on his floor? Now, that has to be the body of the guy. Has to be the reason why spirit's like that. Or unless that was the actual spider entity during the day, hiding under the carpet. Who knows?
As I did, the house erupted into more terrified outcries coming from upstairs. Apparently, I wasn't the only one who saw something. And, unfortunately, it wouldn't be the last time either.
Oh wow, that was the end. What do you guys think of that one? I thought it was pretty great. We have, what, 2 more videos left? And they're going to be short too. I think they're like 3 minutes a piece. Llama Arts came through with the horror short film. And this one literally got released like 2 weeks ago, I think, like that.
Thank you for sticking around to the end of the video. If you would like to support the channel, check out the merch link in the video description.
Alright guys, so this one literally just came out. It is called Lethal Decoy, and it is a horror short film by Kobe Shots. Now, we never heard of Kobe Shots before. I'm not too sure. I'm going to go check out their channel after this. But, you know, this is the film that we had on cue. So, 3 minutes long? No problem. Let's get it. I also want to thank you guys for sticking around, too, as well. Alright, guys.
This was actually making the engine the party. Anyways, I like how the girl was dancing.
Oh, but the party wasn't
Sounds kind of low. Yep. Knew it. Turn it up.
that bad.
I mean, I didn't like it.
Sorry. I think you had a little bit too much.
Oh, please, whatever. Can you take the card? No. No.
Okay.
Where are they at?
Oh my god, it's actually headphone.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
Liz, this is really painful.
Sorry.
My leg is killing me. I just didn't know that happened without me realizing.
Next time, you didn't take me down my alcohol.
Don't push it. Don't.
But Tiara, I really didn't like how Danny acted in there.
Maya, listen. That guy can be dramatic at times, okay? And you know it. So just forget about it.
I guess you're right. Let's go.
Yes.
Okay.
Maya, please. My foot hurts so bad. Step on it.
Really?
Yes, really.
If I didn't drag you out, would you have
Excuse me. The party was from what you expecting me to do.
When did this happen? Was it here when we were coming?
I don't know. I really don't know. Go and check.
Okay.
I'll come.
Looks like a small barricade, but me personally, I don't know if you see that little bit of space right there. I don't know. I will try to drive in between that. I mean, you could probably fit your car in between. I wouldn't get out to go move no barricade. And at the dead of night, you know what I mean? Especially when you're lit. In hills. Wait. Hold on. My ear itches. Maybe the barricade is there for a reason. Probably should leave that barricade down and go a different way. Dang, bro, that escalated quick. Out of here. I know she did not leave the car. How did she leave the car that fast? Alright, so that was actually good. You have two friends drunk, driving home. One friend gets out to move a barricade, gets killed. What's the lesson that we learned here? The lesson that we learned here is do not get out of your car at dead of night to move nothing out of the street. Anyway, guys, on to the next one. Alright, guys, so this is our last and final video of the night, and it is called Your Coffee Drinks You, and it is by The Abyss Stares Back. Keep turning my volume down. Fresh cough. Hold on, guys. My nose itches. Only when I record, my nose starts itching. That had to be the 2% milk. Hold on, she only took a sip. So, like, if she got all that hair just from one sip, and that entire hand came out just from that small cup of coffee, is it possible she could have drunken the entire head? There's an eyelash? Watch that thing open up at her. Yo. She kills me, though. Why would you get that low to the ground? I'd break the cup. That sounds like a lickitung. Created in quarantine during the COVID-19 pandemic. Keeping us entertained through this crazy time. Well, all right, guys, and definitely stay safe out there too. Definitely don't want to contract the virus. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Don't miss this. Come on, don't do it. Come on, see me? See my eye? I love you. That was corny, right? Did it make you laugh at least? No. Drop a like on the video. But thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you guys next week. This is Krimzan Gaming, and I don't want to leave you guys. I don't want to leave you guys, but I have to. I'll see you guys on the next Fighting Friday. Peace. All right, guys. So we're gonna make this. All right, guys. We're gonna make this really short and sweet. Just pretty much going to explain to you how this Discord works. Once you click the link in the bio, or you click in my banner, the little Discord logo, it should take you here to Krimzan Gaming. This is our Discord channel. As you can see, we have channel arts right here, we have giveaways and contests, and we have 2 more channels here that are inaccessible to you guys. Unless you're going to do a collaboration with me, and you know, like we're just like in game or whatever, we're going to do like a video together, then we'll come in this one. I'll invite you to this channel. But as for now, as far as the contest goes, we're going to be posting in here and in here. Now, when the contest is over, I will be changing this channel right here to private. So no one can access it after I change it to private. So on the 10th of April, this will be closed. Okay? So channel arts. This is where you'll be posting the channel art as well. That way everyone can see it when this is locked. But this is just for the contest. I'm only going to be looking at this when I'm choosing who's going to win the cash and who's going to win the prize, whatever you choose to win. Now, this is for the contest rules. The channel art goes in the channel art text channel, which is this. So pretty much we already covered this. We already know we have to post in here and in here. So I'm going to need a name that I can shout you out as. It can be a username, whatever you want, but I will shout you out in that video for the channel art. Like I said, there's no hard feelings. Just put in your best work. Try your best, and I will be having, I'm going to have 3 of my friends actually judge the photos and pretty much tell me which one they think is the best. But yeah, that's practically it. And yeah, everyone who submits your art on this will be featured in a video. You can leave a custom message if you want to. Nothing vulgar, nothing hostile or anything like that. Let's say I want to upload this picture, right? I can add a comment under here like, oh, great job, man, you know what I mean, or something, you know what I mean. Bam, it'll say great job, man, and have the picture. So you have that option as well, and that's exactly how I want you to put the name or your username that you want to use. But anyway, guys, thank you. I hope you guys do well at this contest. I'm really looking forward to it. And yeah, you guys got this. All right, Krimzan Order Gaming, and I will see you on the next video. Peace.
Thank you.